My position at Waco ISD is I'm the Director of Career and Technical Education, which means I oversee career and technology programs at University, Waco High, Guama, and Waco. I have been with Waco ISD. This is my 21st year as a administrator. I spent 12 years in Waco ISD as a student. So if you put those two together, it'd be 33 years with Waco ISD. I play Pokemon every single day, probably 4 to 5 hours a day. I walk and do Pokemon. I'm on level 40, and I probably have more Pokemon than most people in high school. My favorite program is every program that I have. I don't have a favorite one. I can't say that. There's things about every program we have that I fall in love with. With audio video, I love seeing the creativity that you come up with. I think the programs that I really, really like are the ones that propel students like yourself from a program in audio video production to a career in doing that. So I really don't have a favorite. That's not a fair question. Okay, so we start this way. We have the Academy of Audio Video Production. We have the Ron E. Smith Academy of Business and Finance, the Academy of Culinary Arts, the Academy of Education and Training, the Academy of Criminal Justice, the Academy, did I say automotive? We have automotive. We have the Academy of Health Science. We have the Academy of Welding, the Academy of Architecture, and the Academy of Construction, and the Academy of Robotics and Electronics, and the Academy of Engineering. I think I got them all. I go every year. One of the things we do in partnership with the theater programs at both University and Waco High is every year we have a special program. We have a special musical. This year it's here at University, and they're doing My Fair Lady. And what is wonderful about it is that our culinary arts program, we have a special night for business partners and community members to come in. And instead of just having a traditional intermission, our culinary arts department does a special hors d'oeuvres. And so we do things to try to enhance what's going on. So when we did here, one year we did Little Shop of Horrors. So we had hors d'oeuvres that look like Little Shop of Horrors. When we did other ones, when we did Cinderella here, they had magic wands. And then we do the same thing at Waco High. Our culinary arts department here at University actually goes over to Waco High. So I have gone to all those. My daughter and my son-in-law are both theater teachers, and so I make every production that I can at both campuses because I enjoy that. When students are when they finish their junior year, they can apply for an internship in the area of their academies. So we had students do a number of things. This year from University High School, we had a student in the culinary arts program that actually got to go to work for Magnolia Table. And she worked in some of the food trucks at the Magnolia Market. These give students the ability to look into what it would be like to have that job. We had students from University that went to the City of Waco. Our original partner was with the City of Waco. We have students that go and work on the police cars. They change brakes on police cars. We had students who did internships with our Waco ISD Police Department. We had students that did internships at the banks and different places. And so it's a time when you as a student can say, okay, I'm ready to go. I really want to make sure this is what I want to do. And we put you in a setting that you get an earned wage to actually see what it's like. So students are paid $600, and they work 80 hours between the 1st of June and the end of July. We have a big celebration. We are constantly recruiting businesses. We had about 75 students from across the area. We had students go into nursing homes. We had students actually working at the hospitals. And so it's a big deal. We had kids welding. You had a former student graduated here, and he actually worked as a welder with one of our big welding companies here when he was a junior in high school. I can't pinpoint just one, but I can tell you what those moments are like because I have them often. Those moments are when I see a student come back and they tell me that what they learned in high school made a difference in their career. When I see students who are homeless, they go through our program and they get certifications and they get jobs and they go to work and they lift themselves out of impoverished situations. When I see students who get certifications and they're able to, or go to get a associate's degree through some of those programs that we have, and they're able then to support their families. And they come back and they say, I was a part of this program and it meant a lot to me. I actually have 3 students that I taught when I was in high school, because I did the education and training program when I was a teacher, and they're actually teachers here in Waco ISD. So it's those moments when I see that the hard work that we put in, not only by our teachers, by the staff, that those kids come back, and those are the moments. So there isn't any one student that would be that moment, but it's those moments when we discover that what we do in the classroom, like what we're doing right now, if one of you ends up at Channel 10 or Channel 25, or you become a big movie producer, those are the moments, and we see that our hard work pays off. That's what makes it all worthwhile.